this is just us kind of messing around, you know. If this were an assignment, like,
we would have gotten an A on an assignment.
I think for us,
compared to in 2013,
yeah.
nobody was pulling this kind of stuff out with that kind of. This was polished at that time for our age. In high school, if you pulled this out, it was polished.
And it was just one of the I got you. Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe the other ones, in terms of the acting, I think we did great for a bunch of kids messing around.
That's true. Yeah.
And the little things you did, copying shots from film, I think that took it a long way. Even though you were just copying shots, you copied them accordingly to what the theme was needed, what the feel of the context was.
Yeah.
Because we could have just copied all these weird shots, but it added to the story, the high angle, low angle. We may not have understood what it meant at the time so much, but we understand the way it made us feel.
And also too, it just had variety, right? It's like we can't just film everything the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like I always enjoyed watching film, so that kind of passion, that's the thing where if you have a passion for it, that's the thing that Quentin Tarantino said. You know how he says it like this? He's like,
His hands.
if you really love movies, you can't help but make a great film.
I like that. He said that.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to mock him. I love him. It's just I like the way he talks. But yeah, he says something about like if you love movies that much, if you really love movies, you can't help but make a great film. You know what I mean? Like you can't not make a great film if you love movies that much. Obviously, he's saying that knowing already how to construct, you know,
he's
film
the best in the world, one of the best,
and you know, craft story structure. But what he's saying is true, because if you're doing things to kind of just get them done, that's the thing. That's the difference between someone just doing the job and someone taking it to the next level and creating something that's fun, makes everyone excited for it, but then also leaves behind a legacy. Obviously, it leaves behind a legacy for us, right? Like showing that like our love for film started a long time ago, but this applies to anybody really doing anything, and it's I don't know, it's cool. It's really inspiring.
It'll be good to look back in a couple years when we get to another level.
That's true.
This is pretty much where it all started. We started messing around with. I think this was the first time we really shot and edited anything. We messed around with the old Cape camcorder, but we ain't never.
That
edited.
is true.
It was the first time filming and editing anything.
That is true, and this was all done in Windows Movie Maker.
Oh my god, dude! Anyone try to pull it up right now, just know it's the most bare bones transitions. One or two. I don't even think you can get 2 layers of film in there at that time.
Yeah.
It was just 1 layer of film.
Yeah, that's true. The no layers. It was just like the timeline, but like there was one track for the video, and then one track for the audio, and that's it. Even the titles would be on the same video track. Like you, or could you actually put them? Actually, no. There was a feature to put them over.
Yeah.
It was an effect.
But you were able to put a sound effect under. I think you had 2 audio tracks.
There you go. Yeah.
One video track.
Yeah, that was it.
That's why you would fade to black, and then you'd have to fade in again.
Yeah.
You couldn't just fade to, or unless you put them right next to each other and did a crossfade.
Yeah.
But those were like the most basic transitions you see your grandma do with like.
That's true. And we never went too far. We just basically like honestly, there isn't that much too many effects in there. I don't think there's any effects at all. It's just the title. No, not even the title. It's just the end. The credits. The credits. That was the only thing we actually put on top of just the footage. We just cut the footage, and then the only thing we put specifically from Movie Maker was just the end title. That's it, and the music.
Overall, I thought it was great music composition for a bunch of little kids. Like we just did our best.
I think I was still in high. It was still in high school. You were still in Orangeview. You were still in junior high. I was still at Western.
I was just coming into high school.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's amazing just how far we've come. You know, it's really cool just to see that, to be like, to feel validated knowing that you've really improved. You know, because a lot of times there are moments where we feel like we haven't improved, that we feel like we're plateauing and stagnating. But really, it's that's not the case. We are getting better. If you, like you said, if you love what you're doing enough, you're dedicating each and every day. Again, not each and every day. Of course, you need to take breaks, but like every moment that you can to get better, and you'll see that in This was 7-8 years ago.